is up, YouTube? Glad to have him here, and today I'm back with another reaction video for all of you. And we're going to look at a new death battle. This one is Black Adam versus Apocalypse, Marvel versus DC. And if you haven't checked out this original video, I'll be leaving the description down below, so go check it out for yourself, and then come back and see my reaction to it, so you guys can react with me along with me. I am familiar with both Black Adam and Apocalypse. Apocalypse is one of the most powerful mutants in the X-Men series in the Marvel Universe. The second time I saw Apocalypse was in a comic book when I was a kid. He was holding the planet Earth with his bare hands, crushing it. I'm not sure if that happened in the comics, but I see an image of that. Maybe it might have been a globe, but hey, I thought it was the most coolest thing from a villain. And Black Adam, as I saw him as Shazam's arch enemy, but over time he's grown from an anti-hero, and he's getting his movie coming up soon. So yeah, looking forward to that. Played by The Rock. And apparently the Black Adam movie all depends on the success of that film is where the DC extended universe is going to rely on. So who knows? If hopes it does well. Maybe. I hope it does. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, link in the description down below to see this reaction video, see this death battle for yourself. Alright, let's get on to reaction. In 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, let's do this. Please support the official release. I can't stress this enough as it is. You know how Rooster Teeth is. They can be very jerkish about these things. Ay, ay, ay. It's crazy. Alright.
Black Adam, DC's ferocious champion of Shazam.
Yes. Black Adam.
Apocalypse, Marvel's baleful mutant conqueror.
That is true, pretty much. That pretty much describes the description. Oh man, I can never forget how powerful this dude is. But I'm gonna learn more about these characters. There's some parts I may not know about these characters from what I watch from animation and some of the comics. I haven't got a chance to read all the comics, so I might learn even more about them.
Anubis, Thoth, Ra. For over 30 centuries, Egyptian mythology spawned countless legends.
And we've got comics' biggest baddies this side of the Nile. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Let's do this. Black Adam first.
You've heard of Gotham, the Mascara, Metropolis, just a few of DC's unique tourist spots.
But there's another. South of the Mediterranean Sea and north of the Sinai Peninsula rests the sovereign nation of Kahndaq.
While those spots have Superman and Batman solving crimes like it's magic, Kahndaq's got an actual magic man saving them. Black Adam.
Long ago, Teth Adam and his people were enslaved by the conqueror Ebok and his army of barbarians. All he had left was his nephew, Amon. Upon fleeing certain death, the two stumbled onto the Rock of Eternity, a mystic lair that has defended magic since the dawn of time. Here, the two earned an audience with the lair's masters, the
Okay, Black Adam's name. Teth Adam. Male, obviously. He is 3,200 years old. Holy crap. This guy's an old man. It makes sense because every time Black Adam turns back to 10th Adam, he rapidly ages to an old man and dies. He is 6 feet tall. He's 198 pounds. Protector of Kahndaq. Husband to Isis. Brother to Darius. Played by Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Yes, we know he's going to be played by Dwayne The Rock Johnson is going to be the first person to play Black Adam in this, and he looks the part. Even if you add the black hair on his head.
Excellently named Council of Wizards.
Seeing the purity in little Amon's heart, this wannabe Gandalf decked him out with super magic. And being the nice guy he is, Amon shared some magic power with his uncle. Spoiler alert! Not his best idea.
They returned to Kahndaq to free their people, but their methods reached an impasse. Amon wanted to use his powers to resolve matters in a peaceful fashion. However, Teth Adam desired vengeance,
Pretty
emancipation through slaughter.
So Uncle Teth sat his nephew down, man to man, looked him straight in the eyes, and then frickin' killed him. Then used his borrowed power to steal the rest of the super magic. You know what they say? No nephew, no problem.
With the full might of the wizards at his
killed his own
fingertips,
nephew to get
Black
that
Adam
power.
annihilated the barbarians and freed his city. Suffice to say, he's not exactly your typical hero.
Even the superhero A-listers don't try him, and for good reason.
It makes sense.
Kmart Merlin here didn't give Adam some nerdy wand, but
Fussing about the whole A-list superheroes. People are fan that can Superman defeat Black Adam because people say Superman can beat up enemies with one punch. No, that's not true. There are characters just like Black Adam that can give Superman a hard time. There are probably hundreds of them. And Superman just managed to overcome it because the writers. And it is stated so far, Black Adam and Superman throughout their history have fought, I think, 4 times. And they are both equal in strength. So Black Adam is equal to Superman's level of strength. Only difference is Black Adam has magic, and many people forget Superman's weak against magic.
that dope shit, the living lightning.
While it may function just like real lightning, this living lightning is among the most potent spells in comics history.
It's magic lightning. You ever see normal lightning kickstart a giant's heart and juice up the Flash? Because Black Adam's lightning did, and activating it is as easy as saying the magic word, Shazam! Wait, hold up. That's Billy's word.
Yeah, Shazam. The powers of Shazam. The strength of Zoo. This is way different from what Billy's version of Shazam is. The power of Shu, zero fatigue, immortal body, the speed of Hermos, the speed of super speed, flight, enhanced reflexes, the strength of Amon, which is basically super strength, the wisdom of Zahiti, knowledge, counsel from the gods, the power of Aten, magical electricity, and courage of Mahen, telepathy resistance, and unshakable willpower. Okay, that's a whole lot different from what Billy Bastion's have, and what Billy Bastion have in his arsenal. And this.
Didn't he shout like Black Adam or Shazoo?
Remember Kmart Merlin? This is Mamaragan, the mightiest of the wizards. To better protect the multiverse's magic, he promotes individuals to be his mythic champions. Black Adam is one of the first. So kind of like Shazam with another name.
I like my idea better. Shazoo! It really lets you know you gotta be quiet, like when you're in a zoo or, the animals will kill you. Wait, is that not a real thing? Can I talk at the zoo?
But when Teth Adam shouts his magic word, lightning pours from the clouds, transforming him from meager human.
Okay, living lightning transforms are explicitly verbal command, driven during the period of Zatanna, changing magic. The magical words for Shazam, Teth Adam does not transform into Black Adam. Okay.
Human to Wizard Jesus, and vice versa. Simply put, Black Adam is imbued with the powers of God. Well, gods, plural, as his gifts come from multiple mythological legends.
At first, he got juiced up from the Greek gods. Zeus, Atlas, Herc, all those buff guys and gals. Right. But it didn't really work out, though, because he kinda died.
Yet Kahndaq craved for their hero's return. So Black Adam's most devoted followers collected all of his ashes and prayed their hearts out. This time, to their own pantheon.
Goodbye, muscles, and hello, bird people! Black Adam was reborn, now with the powers of the Egyptian pantheon. Gods like Shu, Amun, and Horus gave Adam the basics. Super strength, speed, flight, and an undying body. But the real magic's with the other 3.
The power of Aten channels the living lightning throughout his entire body for combative purposes. And the wisdom of Zehuti improves Black Adam's strategic thinking.
It's a council of knowledge.
Various other magic spells exists within various genera of the DC universe. However, the power of wisdom of Zahiti doesn't automatically grant Black Adam its full knowledge of sorcery.
from the gods that
Okay.
clues Black Adam in on how to defeat his enemies.
remember
Like,
Black
for
Adam's,
instance, when
design.
evil Joker Batman drove Billy mad, Billy went all King
Black Adam's
Shazam on
design,
Kondak.
back
But
in the
guess
day, he
what?
looked so
Zahuti
weird,
had Black
it was
Adam
hilarious.
instinctively lead Billy into a trap to destroy his ass with the power of Sunday prayers. Hallelujah! Holy shit!
crap.
And finally, the
Where's
courage of
the
Mehen.
talent, though?
Besides minor healing and resistance to mental
many of y'all
attacks,
remember that
Mehen's
movie?
power granted Black Adam an indomitable will.
It's got him through some really rough patches. His family, dead. His country, wasted. His wife got revived. She turned to stone. You can knock him down,
Oh, wow.
sure, but
Yeah, he was trying to
ain't
bring his
staying
wife
there.
back.
Mehen helped make
one
Black
time.
Adam a
Did not go so well,
non-wavering
because
and
the heroes won't let
decisive
him.
leader. The whole world can turn against him, but he would not care so long as Kondak is safe. To reach those ends, he's partnered with the Justice Society of America, the Society of Supervillains, and even the Justice League. Rubbed elbows with Superman
He
one
currently
day
did
and
work
Lex
for the
the
Justice
next.
League in the
So,
comics.
is Black Adam a
Superman
good
would.
guy or a bad guy?
Neither. Only the side that benefits
He's
his
not helping
people
the Legion of
matters.
Doom.
He's not concerned with morality, and his brash nature is frequently misunderstood. It's what led to the entire JSA jumping him.
That is true. He pushed the moon, shattered existent level force fields, tore the spectra, tore through the spectra, kept pace with Jay Garrick and the Flash, navigated his arsenal across across the alternate universe. He has defeated Hawkman, the Four Horsemen of Apocalypse, the Justice Society of America. Also, fun fact, remember Terra, the earth-bending superhero or villain, wherever your description of her in the Teen Titans? The first Tatum was a villain. The second Terra was a hero who was treated like garbage by Beast Boy because Beast Boy hated the second Terra, saying that she was mocking the original, even though this man fell in love with the real Terra who tried to kill him. Yeah, the Beast Boy in the comics got some problems. And the heroic second version of Terra, let's just say Black Adam put a fist through her chest and killed her. So second Terra was dead and forgotten. Yeah. The Black Adam killed the second Terra by punching through her chest. It was a messed up thing because this version of Terra actually did want to be a hero, even though she was a clone. Black Adam's not playing around. He likes killing people.
Twice.
And they still couldn't check him. Adam's just built that different.
Black Adam caused
Yeah.
sandstorms with a single clap, pushed the moon, and killed the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
One time when space cultists came a knocking on Earth, he fought side by side with his best bro, Sinestro. Afterward, when the Yellow
Sinestro
Lanterns
and
dipped
him
and
are
took their
friends.
rings with them,
Oh, wow, that
Sinestro
makes
let
sense.
Black Adam keep the one he got. Now that's a bromance. And can I just say,
Sinestro
Black
let
Adam
him
makes
have
a
the
mean
ring.
lightning tiger.
He murdered the Council of Wizards and later endangered Momaragan himself. And the Almighty Wizard
While various panels of these events are never seen, multiple iterations of Black Adam show that he is capable of battling Magaran and his council like Shazam and the Marvel family.
are part of the Quintessence, basically DC's gods who watch over the multiverse.
No surprise, since Black Adam effortlessly broke Spectre's body, another Quintessence person.
He
Sure,
didn't
he's
kill
torn off
Spectre,
Hawkman's
he,
wing and tried to kill Wonder Woman, but through the eyes of his people and loved
Spectre
ones,
is no joke.
Black Adam is a hero. A moment's gaze from their idol is all they need to carry on living.
So
He's basically
invaders
Dr.
beware,
Doom
no one's truly
in the Marvel
safe from the
Universe.
true, savage champion of Shazam.
Just doing whatever he can.
Ah,
to
shit, I was
defend
kinda
his
hoping I'd transform there. Shazoo!
Nice try, folks. Dude. That's not how it works.
Let me tell you about one of my favorite graphic novels. It spells the end of all days, when madness reigns supreme and order
South
is
Park?
shattered, mounted upon white horses,
Simpsons?
death, destruction, pestilence, and famine bring about a world anew. It gets dark as shit, like literally, and I'm there for it.
Talking about the Bible?
What? No, this
Oh,
is a
wow.
Marvel comic.
That-
5,000
you're talking
years
about
ago
Revelations
in
in the
Marvel
Bible.
Comics, the Egyptian Aqaba tribe birthed something terrible. An ugly child.
Oh,
To
come on.
them, he was a demon. Like a mix between Great Value Thanos and a box of chalk sticks. So they midnight dumpster babied his ass in the desert to die.
Oh.
Luckily, Ball of the
I didn't
Crimson
know that.
Sands tribe saw differently. Within this child, he saw a conqueror. He raised him as En-Saba-Nur, the Morning Light.
And above all, he taught him one major lesson. Only the strong survive.
Nur became a warrior,
Why
same
he's
as his
crazy,
peers,
why he's
but his
strong.
physical differences made his experience unique. He was stronger, smarter, and hated. Even to these people, he was an outsider.
Then the Pharaoh killed Baal and enslaved Nur. Dude had no one left on his side except for this chick who he had a thing for.
Man, En-Saba-Nur. His height various, weight various. Okay, we don't know how tall he is or how much he weighs. Makes sense because I have seen this guy increase his size plenty of times in the comic books. So we don't know how tall and how much he weighs. Friends with the living island named Akura. Friends with the living island named Akura. I did not know that. Raised by the teachings of the Crimson Sand, has been said as Seth, Hapaniki, and various others. He has many disguises.
But everyone he meets apparently just wants ugly people to die,
Yikes.
even when he saves their life. Shit, just swipe right, girl. Goddamn.
And so he embraced the perceived truth. If he was a monster, he would prove it. Betrayed by all and respected by none,
mutants get
if
treated
no
like
one would
garbage.
care for En-Saba-Nur, they would all fear Apocalypse.
Long story short, he's a mutant.
We blame the
and not
Egyptians
just a
for this.
creepy looking dude
We
like
blame the
Beak
Egyptians.
over the. Oh, God, I'm gonna throw up in my mouth a little bit.
Bink!
Anyway, he's got
got
superpowers
big
and they're on a
back.
whole nother level.
He has inhuman physiology and intelligence,
Has full control over his muscular sculpture, and thus granting him super strength, shape-shifting, flight, telekinesis, size alterations, celestial technology, energy projections, energy absorption, and the Death Seed, and regeneration abilities. I don't know what Death Seed is.
along with complete control over his molecular structure, allowing him to reshape and mold his body however he pleases.
Yeah, but I guess he's too proud to just like turn himself into Jason Momoa or something.
With the combination of his not-so-screwed-tight tactical brain and prowess, Apocalypse conquered Egypt, leading it into a prosperous age with an iron fist and an ocean of blood.
Yes.
He'd then set his sights on the very world itself.
Just one problem. The
Yeah.
world had a bunch of X-Men and Avengers running around stopping his
Yeah,
world
superheroes
domination
exist, buddy.
to accomplish his big dream.
We got superheroes stopping you, and we don't got that many. I don't think we got that many good superheroes in the MCU anymore because some of them have retired or don't want to play the characters anymore.
Apocalypse needed something more.
Also, when people think of Apocalypse nowadays, they think of this version in the Fox Century. Oh man, I've seen the comic books. Fox Century is only scratching the surface. They have never let this version of Apocalypse use his full potential. It's disappointing.
But that would all change upon the arrival of a certain mutant messiah.
Cable.
Okay, so first, Apocalypse found some space tech that belonged to Celestials, basically Marvel's gods.
Despite
Yes.
its amazing potential, he wasn't able to
Celestials.
make use of the technology until the time traveler Cable showed up to kill him. Instead, Cable accidentally infected Apocalypse with the techno-organic virus, a disease that turns organic matter to futuristic technology.
Turns out,
Dang
this
it,
is
Cable.
exactly
I
what
know you-
Apocalypse needed to access the Celestial tech. With the promise that he would repay the Celestials later, he was bestowed a gem that would change the game forever. This is a
Oh.
Death Seed, a celestial artifact with the purpose of leading Earth into a higher evolved form. By
Okay.
injecting a Death Seed into someone, they are transfigured into one of Apocalypse's horsemen, a being of incredibly fatal power.
Don't forget about that techno-organic
see.
virus
Fox
either.
never used that.
Controlling the virus means controlling all technology with your mind. Cable couldn't tame it, but Apocalypse's power is so vast, he had no issues controlling it.
So, take a god pyramid,
sense.
add a super tech virus, multiply the X gene, and what do you get? An Apocalypse who is unrecognizable from his meager past.
Not this
With
version
these
of
three under his
Apocalypse.
command, any superpower you can think of is now at his disposal.
Official Marvel handbook stated that he could have any power he desires. In most cases, he also uses his own blood to give others powers and abilities. Beyond their original concept. Wow, he can grant people more power with the Death Seed. Okay, didn't know that. His own blood can grant people powers.
Apocalypse can teleport, blast all sorts of energy, turn invisible, regenerate limbs, read minds, and friggin' fly. Look at him whiz! He's got his hands behind his back and he just doesn't give a shit.
And most impressive is his ability to siphon energy. He once absorbed Cyclops' laser with his bare hand, the same laser that can split planets.
It wasn't.
Wow. While the comics depicts Apocalypse using a machine to drain energy, he did this while machines were damaged. He also demonstrated increase of being able to control the energy in multiple comics. Okay.
Long before the virus incorporated technology into his molecules. With mere thoughts, he can construct fake bodies, entire robot armies, and even morph himself into a kaiju. At his peak, virtually no one.
According to the official Marvel handbook, Apocalypse can also access additional mass throughout the extended source.
Stands a chance. On a bad day, Apocalypse bodied 6 of the strongest X-Men in a minute.
His telepathy alone contends with Jean Grey, one of the greatest psychics in Marvel.
He's out-muscled and outpaced both Hulk and Thor. And we all know how crazy those two are. We're talking about heroes able to destroy the Marvel Universe. And in an alternate timeline, Apocalypse even slaughtered a Celestial with his bare hands. His bare freaking hands! Wow, way to pay him back for that solid they did you, bro.
With that Death Seed in tow, it's hard to attribute Apocalypse as anything but a force of nature, especially when said Death Seed has mutated beings capable of fighting the Phoenix Force, a cosmic entity and the primal force of life. In fact, Dr. Doom claims the Death Seed is directly comparable to the Phoenix itself.
So much pain, so many bodies. Apocalypse is an agent of war and has the scars to back it up. And even when someone manages to take him down, so long as he's got blood, metal, and that Death Seed, he'll just keep coming back again and again and again.
Ball would be proud. For what is more inevitable and more dramatic to the annihilation of humans than the Apocalypse himself?
That's the Apocalypse version I knew.
And your name is? I'm Thor. You're Thor? Well, it hurts. Once again, this whole broadcast has been brought to you by Sand. It's everywhere. Get used to it.
As I said before that commercial, the animated version of Apocalypse was the one version that I grew up with of how powerful and terrifying the man is.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death.
This version of Apocalypse is what I'm talking about.
Death battle!
All right, death battle. Let's do this. Oh, comic book format. Well, look at this world. What? This world's already at war. I'm guessing this is Kahndaq. I like the background and the 3D models. Nice. Oh, we're doing pixels. Got it. Is that Apocalypse?
You're messing with the greatest mutant alive. The pinnacle of the ancient times to bring pestilence to famine, war, and death. The ravens make it. Where's your general interloper?
That's not him.
Humans interloper mutant sanctuary.
The voice is so good. Holy. Okay, can I take a moment to talk about that? The voice work is amazing for both Black Adam, and when I hear Apocalypse's voice, oh, holy cow, that's intimidating. What is this music in the background? Oh! He got the Death Seed.
Council will aid you no longer.
I got it back. What is with this music? I love it.
Your kind learn to fear me
Wow.
enough. No, in Sabanur, you will learn to fear me.
Yellow Lantern ring. That moon got destroyed? How many times did the moon get destroyed? Wow. This is so cool.
Get the hell out of my country.
The giant! This is getting too hype, and I love it.
I refuse to relinquish my home to you heretics. Shazam!
Did that do it? Nope, it did.
Your hubris has failed you, Death Adder. Shazam! Oh, shit.
Oh! Oh, God. He broke the camera.
Offered you a choice. Now, everything you've built will fall.
I think you won. Why wasn't he this powerful in the live action movies? Oh wait, I forgot. Fox Century don't follow the comic books completely. They like to downgrade them and make them weaker. Holy cow!
And Sabanur sure brought the apocalypse to Kahndaq. And our camera, goddammit! Whiz, that's gotta be like, what, 30 whole dollars? Fuck, man.
This result surprised us. For what it's worth, both Black Adam and Apocalypse displayed ludicrous levels of godlike ability.
Yes.
Both of their power supplies compared to cosmic beings like the Phoenix and Super Gandalf. And both fought heroes like Thor and...
In omniversal cosmicology of the Marvel and DC universe are ultimate equivalent in scale. This stands to reasons that deriving power sources from other quintessence and celestials would also be equal.
and Wonder Woman.
Right, the victor could not be deduced by strength and speed alone. Rather, it depended on how their abilities countered each other. In that regard, Apocalypse held many advantages.
For starters, he could one-up the Living Lightning. For almost
Right.
any power Black Adam had, Apocalypse had a better version of it, and then some.
Frankly,
is
half
true.
of Black Adam's pantheon granted him abilities that Apocalypse possessed through his mutant genes alone, not with
Right. Black Adam's magic transmutation would not work against Apocalypse molecular control, nor would it defend himself from techno-organic virus infection.
standing all his
Okay.
other abilities from Celestial Tech,
Good to
the
know.
Techno-Organic Virus, and the Death Seed.
Well, Black Adam did have
That
something
Death Seed is a
Apocalypse
problem.
didn't. The wisdom of Sahuti, Big Brain God, could definitely clue him in on that Death Seed stuff.
And without a Death Seed, Apocalypse would not have fared nearly as well against Black Adam's strength and tenacity.
So to win, Black Adam would have needed to figure out how to destroy the Death Seed, but Apocalypse could defend against that and had way more options for his own victory.
His
That is
telepathy
true.
got the best of
Apocalypse is not some evil brute tyrant. He is incredibly intelligent due to his access to technology and celestial technology.
Jean Grey, and there's no reason Apocalypse couldn't mind read Black Adam. The courage of Mehen may have safeguarded him from mental attacks, but it never made him immune to telepathy outright.
But
Right.
most importantly, Apocalypse could absorb all of Black Adam's energy powers
That's the
and
big-
turn him right back around.
That's the biggest reason why Apocalypse won this fight. He can absorb his energy and use it against Black Adam. Another reason why Apocalypse is not to be messed with.
The living lightning may be enchanted, but it is still lightning. Its frequently displayed properties of ionized energy.
Right, the living lightning has been rerouted, absorbed, and nullified plenty of times, even by machines as simple as an ATM in ATMs or alloys such as Inf metal. Given the combination of Apocalypse's own powers and celestial technology, he would be more than equipped for it.
Thus, there's no reason Apocalypse couldn't absorb it for himself.
Like,
Plus,
thank
it's
you
been
for that
shared
power
between
boost.
people many
Now I'm gonna
times
use it to whoop
before,
your butt.
and the more it's given to other hosts, the weaker the original bearer becomes. Hell, stealing the power of the Living Lightning is how Teth Adam became Black Adam in the first place.
That is true. Black Adam got power by stealing it from his own nephew. Black Adam, the advantages, bolstered more showings in strength than Apocalypse, has the wisdom of Zahiti, altered Black Adam, and the alerted Black Adam and the Death Seed. His disadvantage, he is far less versatile in range and combative abilities, possessed very means of killing Apocalypse quickly, and unable to win if 10th Metal couldn't have shouted Shazam. Apocalypse advantages, the Death Seed and X genes, which causes a human to become a mutant, revives Black Adam's, reveals Black Adam's revives Black Adam physically, numerous abilities countered by the Living Lightning. His regeneration prowess made him difficult to kill quickly, but he is far weaker than Black Adam without the Death Seed, and the wisdom of Zahiti has unveiled his weakness. Okay. He is aware that Black Adam knows his weakness, but Apocalypse has planned to defend him from that.
So Apocalypse could do the same.
By slurping up Black Adam's magic, Apocalypse grew in power while Black Adam got weaker. It was only a matter of time before Black Adam was literally helpless against the end of all things.
Even though Black Adam knew how powerful he's gotten, he still went in a fight. It shows the courage in Black Adam.
Black Adam may have been power incarnate, but Apocalypse's wide array of powers and specific counters to the Living Lightning meant he could rise to the challenge.
Teth thought he had him until Noor gave him the boot.
Wow.
The winner is Apocalypse.
Congrats, Apocalypse.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, we'll be jumping into the next matchup next week. But you can always get more Death Battle right now by clicking one of those boxes right over there, and by downloading the battle music linked down below.
Sure thing. Wait, Trunks? Silver? Trunks versus Dragon Ball Heroes versus Archie. Oh, okay. This is going to be interesting. Dragon Ball Heroes versions of Trunks versus the Archie version of Silver the Hedgehog. October 2nd. Got it. Well, that was an interesting death battle. A very brutal one here. Yeah. So next death battle is Trunks from Dragon Ball Heroes versus Silver the Hedgehog from the Archie comics. I'm guessing they're not using the video games because we don't do much with the. There's not enough for Silver the Hedgehog in the video games. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. I'm sure you guys enjoyed this death battle. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. What were your thoughts? Did you enjoy it? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, take care. Have a great day. Be safe, and most importantly, stay frosty and stay healthy out there. Catch you all later, and make sure to wash your hands. I'm looking forward to the next death battle on October 2nd.
Also, a special thank you for all the members of my Patreon. Special shout out, you know who you are. There's a list right here. Some of you are members of the Patreon, some of you are not, are just following. But to those who are members of Patreon, you know who you are. I want to say thank you guys for all of your support. And to the newest member, Odd Eyes Masters 12, thank you for being a member of my Patreon. You're the current newest one right now so far. I want to say thank you guys. You guys are the best. Take care, and I look forward to the next video reacting with you guys.
Remember when you were making out with your first girlfriend, and you came right as she touched your leg? It was me, Barry. I jerked you off at super speed so it'd seem like you nutted at just a woman's touch.